Make sure the quality's good. Let's go.
Hello everyone,
Got stuff to do.
I'm
Copy
Eiji
the junk.
Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete. Thank you very much for
New
waiting.
music?
Many of you are looking forward to
Sounds
this
new.
game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
Oh, this is what the people need to see.
Okay? Let's begin.
Just a little
Here we are,
smattering
in
of
the land
actual
of Hyrule.
gameplay. Voices are still real.
Like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore. Of course, it's not just the same world as is. It's changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
There's one of those weird, like, little pillars with green stuff.
You're probably wondering something. How do you get to the Sky Islands when they're so high up? If we take a look, oh, something's falling from the sky. Do you see it? I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell.
Wait, food is, on the D-pad. That seems new.
Here it is. Okay, let's use
And
one
then
of
the
Link's
L
new
button is
abilities.
like this new thing.
If you do this on the rock that just fell,
Oh, we've seen this in the trailer.
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I just used recall on the fallen rock, I can now rise into the sky. We're a lot closer to
Stop
the
it
Sky Islands.
whenever you want.
Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them. There are a few other Sky Islands floating here too. I made it. There are
There's
lots
the
of ways
dragon.
to reach the Sky Islands, so we hope you'll try a few different methods. Okay,
Wonder what that thing
now we're
was
on a
with, like, the
slightly
light
bigger
coming
Sky
up from
Island.
it on the ground.
Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures. Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though.
Special
Let's
yellow
walk around
tree.
for a bit. There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like
Can you
this,
imagine
you
if the
should pick
whole
it up.
world was in like a
It might
different
come in handy
season
later.
compared to
Let's continue.
the previous game?
Oh,
Like it just happened
something's
at a
there.
different time of the year.
This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch we just picked up.
It's a good thing he is equally
Ah,
equipped
the
with
branch broke. Not good, not good. Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it. Moving on.
Sold a construct on Zonai charge.
We've now
Zonai
explored more of this
confirmed.
Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken.
think
So
everyone
here's another one of
Who
Link's
has
new abilities.
overanalyzed Zelda
If we use
videos.
this branch and the
Read
rock
about
over
this
here
thing.
and do this, look, we can stick them together.
Oh my
We
god.
created a makeshift hammer. This is called
That's very
fuse.
silly.
You can stick objects together to create new weapons with
I knew
various
it,
effects. Let's take on another construct with this fused weapon. We're dealing with two of them at once.
It's a stick and a rock. He has created these like
The
early
weapon's attack
man,
is definitely improved.
caveman Link over here.
The other branch broke,
fuse
but this
people.
weapon has much better durability. You can do
This
all
one
sorts
feels
of
like it would
things
have
by
worse
experimenting with the
durability.
fuse ability.
When you think about it, like you just stuck
You can fuse two
a
weapons, for
huge
example.
rock on a stick.
If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork,
Would the durability really be better?
we can create a weapon with a much longer attack range.
Look at how long the stick
With this,
is.
we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance.
Also, we no longer fit indoors.
You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory.
This is
For
very
instance,
silly,
try
but
fusing this leaf to an arrow.
it's also very cute and experimental.
Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and
Ice
you can
leaf
freeze
arrow.
faraway enemies.
Oh, no, it's just an ice arrow. What does the leaf arrow do, though?
very useful.
Probably nothing.
In
Or maybe it like
addition-
makes them float.
let's
fly.
see.
I don't know.
Ah, there's a bird flying around. If you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So at times like these, here's an eyeball you
It's
can
like,
get
I'm
by
gonna
defeating
suck on
monsters.
purpose so I can
Fuse it to
justify
an
this.
arrow and
I think that did
Look,
get
it
shown
homed
in
in
the
on the
trailer,
target.
like, sort of.
let's try this on another bird.
I wonder if you can like make like a stack
I'll just fire in that general
of
direction.
arrows, or if you have
It's
to do
very
it every
simple.
time.
Depending on what you stick together, the fusibility could also be beneficial for hunting.
Like if you said like, oh, I like this specific combination, and I want to have like
I
10
fused
of
a
them
mushroom
ready.
to my shield.
Ah,
Now, you're probably wondering if this has any use. Well,
It doesn't.
this mushroom is actually a puff shroom.
oh,
Let's fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now.
oh, that's cool.
The enemy's lost sight of Link, so
Pop the smoke, make them
Attack.
broke.
even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat.
Makes sense that they would double
Of course,
down
there
on the
isn't anything that
experimental
resembles a boat around here.
sort of like
So, we'll lift
Fuck
up this
around and
log
find out
and attach it
good
to a
version.
second log.
ooh, we can just build that.
Let's do one more.
That's cool.
We'll bring this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft.
This is the real survival
This is
game
another
of
new
Breath of the
ability
Wild
called
Zelda.
Ultra Hand.
Ultra
Even though the
Hand.
logs are currently attached, they can
Good
be
joke.
detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft.
Ultra Hand is like an
You can
old
always attach
Nintendo
things
toy.
or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat.
You think they had to decide between naming it
We've made
Ultra
a
Hand or
simplified
Power
version of a
Glove?
boat.
They're like, which one? do you
However,
go?
it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward. There's something here.
Look at the
Let's
minimap. You
try
can see
hitting
that
it.
there's like a bunch of little caves that are
Oh,
checked
wind.
off.
It's
Are those
blowing
caves?
wind.
They look like they might be
Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
from the icon. Power Glove is not in this Zelda, but yeah.
We'll attach another one. This should make
think.
the boat well balanced.
I don't know if it's ever called the Power Glove. There's like gauntlets and then
Okay, they're attached. All right,
Trying
let's
to
try
think.
moving the boat.
Hyrule Warriors has a Power Glove,
Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the
but
fans.
it's really just the gauntlets with a different name because it's like the strong version.
Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side.
Alright.
In the most recent trailer,
Can't wait to
we showed
play-
scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine.
Zelda nuts and bolts.
Those vehicles actually
might
aren't in the
actually
game
try
from
and
the
play
start.
nuts and bolts
Instead,
before
you'll
this.
be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure.
Okay, so everything has battery power.
There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this.
Is he limited on how much you can do?
Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling,
It's
you
kind of
can
funny
go
that we're
through
still just
to
seeing
the
stuff
floor
that
above
we
it.
glimpsed in the trailers, but nothing has been like
There are some
exceptionally
restrictions,
new.
but what's great about this ability is that
That's
as
been
long as there's a
obvious.
ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Go inside the cave. Yo,
For
cave.
example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we
Okay,
use
so
the
that's
ability
actually on the
here,
map, right? Yeah. So those icons are caves then.
come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain.
It's
But
funny
in
that
this
they had
game,
caves, but
if
then
there's a mountain
a
with a
lot of them are
cave like
just
this
in the
one,
floating islands.
you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a
Look
ceiling,
at the
you know what to
mini-map
do,
on the
right?
ground, though.
Exactly. Oh, there's another construct. It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah! I got pushed off.
So you just
Oh,
fall
well,
all the
let's
way.
just
That's
return
cool.
to the surface.
Scripted.
You can quickly descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so good. In the sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
I think
can
you
also
needed.
search for
You wanted
destinations
this
that
to
pique
work
your
this
interest.
way. Where are we dropping, dude?
Once you've chosen your destination, you can speed things up, like this.
Wow.
Let's dive into this river.
This feels a little bit. Well,
And we're back on the
you can
surface.
just fall into the water. It's fine. This guy
There are
was one
still
of my
so
favorite
many
villains.
things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
Damn, are we really out?
What did you think?
All we
Some of Link's
found
new
out that's new
abilities
is like
were
those
updated
caves.
from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me
Sort
play
of.
were
I
thinking,
mean,
wait, if you could do that,
some of
then
it's a little
maybe
more
you could do
detailed
this
than we
too.
knew before.
In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible.
Everything else still remains a mystery.
There's
I'm okay
still a
with
lot
that.
of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, I had a pretty good feeling that this was not going to give too much away. Because, like, just with Anuma talking, it's like, ah, it's just gonna be like gameplay and stuff. Ooh, fancy. This is the Switch. Yeah, the flying doesn't look. Probably you can make things fly for longer, but. Alright, time to buy a new Switch now. It does look cool, but. Do I need a new Switch? No. If it was the OLED, that'd be slightly more worthy of consideration. It is the OLED. Probably still not. It's also probably already sold out. If it's even... Ooh, that case looks nice, though. Yeah, they didn't give away too much, which is fine. I did want to look at, like...
Rising. Get to the sky.
Oh, he's in
islands when
an
they're
area of the surface that's not even mapped. Wow.
Some of Link's new
You can't even, like... figure that much out. Oh, there's like a banner. Oh wait, that's the L icon. I don't know. They're still playing the cards close to their chest, and that's fine. I would have liked to know what is like a big dungeon or big cave look like. Maybe, like what's the version of the divine beasts? Is it like bigger? Are there more? You know, I don't know. That's the only thing I really would like to know. But whatever, it's gonna be a good game, I think. All right, back to Tuesday.